Hello everyone, welcome to this video series on Java Lab. So in this video I am going to demonstrate method overloading. Okay, so we are going to see the program where I will create multiple methods with the same name but with a different number of parameters and or different types of parameters. Okay, so before going to the program, if this video is helpful to understand the concept of method overloading, please like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel to get notifications of new videos. Okay, so let's move on to JDoodle. Right. So in this program, I am going to demonstrate method overloading. Okay, so let's create our class header, which I have created in the previous video, but this time I am going to use method overloading. So I am going to write the method add, which is going to add two integer variables. Okay, so that is comma int a comma int b, and inside the method I am going to write println statement where I will add the two values a and b. Now before actually writing one more method with the same name, let me write return type as int, and the remaining code is this method where instead of writing system.out.println, I will write return a plus b. So see here, I have discussed this point in the previous video, right? Even though if you are creating methods with the same name, but if you are changing the return type, this is not method overloading, right? So let me actually execute this and see what happens. Okay, it is saying no public class, so let's make this public. Execute. Yeah, now see, you got an error. What is the error? Method add is already defined in class adder. So where am I getting the error? I am getting the error in this line, which is line number 8. So what is there on the line number 8? Yeah, this one. So I am getting the error on this line. So Java is saying that you already created the add method. Okay, so you can't do this. So method overloading does not depend upon return types. Okay, so let's remove this, or let me keep this, and let me change this to void, and let me remove this public. Okay, now instead of ints, I will write double a double b. Okay, and inside same println statement a plus b. Okay, now let's write our public class driver. Okay, as usual, our main method with string args array, and let's create an object for the adder class, new adder. Okay, now let's call obj.add 10 comma 50 and obj.add some double values. Okay, now let's execute and see. Okay, so for first method you got 60, and for second method you got 10.49. Okay, so this is method overloading. So inside the same class adder, you have created two methods, multiple methods. Okay, with the same name. So same name is add is the name, but what is the difference here? In one method you have two integer parameters, and in another method you have two double parameters. So if you remember, this is the second case. Same method but different types of parameters. So there is one more case now, different number of parameters. So for that, let me write one more method, void add int a comma int b comma int c. So this time this is three integers, right? So in this I will write a plus b plus c. Okay. So to call this method, let me write obj dot add one, two, three integers. Okay, let's execute. Yeah. So 60. So second one 1 plus 2 plus 3 6, and third one is sum of these two values, double values. Okay. So if you see the first two methods, this is example for same method name, different number of parameters. So here the count is 2, here the count is 3. But if you see the bottom two, not bottom two, the first method and the last method, this is an example of methods with the same name but different types of parameters. Okay. So I think you understood how to use method overloading and what is the use of it. So basically the use is using the same method and different types of parameters or different number of parameters. So there is no need to create methods with different names. You can use the same method name. Okay. So let me remove this second method. So before, actually this is the program. Okay. So now I want to show you something. So that is why I'm removing one of the method. Yes. So I have removed one method, but I am trying to call this method obj.add 1 2 3, which is not there actually. So let's execute and see what happens. Okay. So I got an error. So you can see what is the error? No suitable method found for add of int comma int. So Java is saying me that you didn't create a method called add with three integer parameters. Yes, because I removed it, right? So this is going to give you an error. Now let's execute. Now it will execute and give the output. Okay, 60 10.49. Okay. Mm, one more thing I want to show you is, let me remove this method also. Okay. So there is only single add method with two double parameters. But if you see here, I am calling add method with two integer parameters. So let's see what happens now. Aha, the program has executed. It didn't give me any error. So Java is not saying there is no add method with two integer parameters. So, but if you see here, what is the result of this 60.0? Okay. So what happened here? So I am leaving this as an exercise to you. You find out what is happening here. I didn't get an error. The program has executed successfully, but the output I am getting for 10 plus 50 is 60.0. Okay. Now let me change this to int a comma int b. Now let's see what happens. Oh, this time I got an error. I didn't get the output. Huh? So it is saying possible lossy conversion from double to int. Okay, so the program didn't execute. I got an error. So this is also an exercise for you. Find out what happened here. Why I am getting an error, why it is not executing. And also the previous case, the program has executed successfully, but the output I got is 10 plus 50 equal to 60.0. Okay, so find out why it is happening. Right? So like this, you can play with method overloading a little bit and see what happens. Okay, so that's it. That is about the demonstration of method overloading. So let's meet in the next video. Thank you.